In a 1992 interview, Johnson said, "I was no one. I was nobody from Nowheresville until I became a drag queen."
Heritage of Pride, who runs the Gay March and the Gay Festival, tried to ban transvestites from the parade in like 1978.
Marsha P. Johnson led the Stonewall riots and protests of 1969, which formed the foundation of the modern-day Pride.
Yes, there are fellow gay men who would cast an evil eye at you and said, "Oh, they're giving us a bad name."
Because after all, I mean, all you turn on TV, there was a gay pride parade and all they showed were the drag queens.
She was an inspiring presence to thousands of young people around the world.
So what Sylvia and Marsha did is they went ahead of the opening banner, and as two transvestites, I guess with some friends, they marched in front of the parade, so it made them end up leading the whole parade. So the committee decided, well, we've got to include transvestites in our parade.
On the 30th of June 2020, Google made a Google Doodle of Martha P. Johnson.
Ed Murphy was the one that put me in the Stonewall car in 1980. He took me from the back parades and put me up front. But he evidently watched me through the years since 1969 and evidently thought that I had a right to be in that contingent of the parade and put me there. I never wanted to be there. I didn't care where I marched in the Gay Liberation Parade ever since it first started because I didn't think that was important.
I may be crazy, but that don't make me wrong.
Right, Marsha P. Johnson, what do you think?
So the P in Marsha P. Johnson's name standard for, according to herself, pay it no mind, a phrase she used when people commented negatively about her appearance and life choices.
Cool, and is that something that you think is relevant to you? Do you like that phrase?
I like it because it shows that she doesn't really care what other people think and that she just does whatever she wants.
Well, Marsha was born for a parade. I mean, look at her, so it was only natural she would go to the gay pride parade. She was somebody who put her life on the line. People think, the gay community just happened this way. It didn't. There were people like Marsha literally in the street, not just celebrating, but fighting for rights.
In 1973, Johnson and Rivera were banned from participating in gay and lesbian pride marches because the gay and lesbian committees thought they would give them a bad look. They proceeded to march at the front of the marches.
That's really interesting. So they are a marginalized community within a marginalized community. Cool. And what do you think? What do you think about them marching at the front?
Well, they're just showing that they don't care what other people think. They want to show that they matter too.
I think the important thing was that we got our gay rights all across America and across the world.
She always identified herself as a female, even asking her friends to refer to her as with she/her pronouns, and also referring to herself as a queen.
And what do you think about referring to herself as a queen?
Well, I think that it's good to have that confidence to be able to stand out from others, even because transgender wasn't actually a term in that time.
I wanted to see gays at least have a start in life because they've never really had anything called a parade that was their own. They always had to hide in the closet of somebody else's parade.
Johnson was actually quite devoutly religious in her later life. She actually went to the Catholic churches, to the Jewish temple, to the Greek and Baptist churches, basically just covering all corners of her religion. And she tried to have a personal altar in her house whenever possible to pray to saints and spirits.
Oh, why do you think she did that? What motivation was there?
I think it's because I don't know how to describe it. It's because of this sort of connection from Christianity saying that all people were like brothers and sisters of Jesus. And I think she discovered this sometime in her teens, I think.
Interesting. So she's looking for, I guess, moments to be accepted.
Yeah, she uses Jesus in quite a few of her prayers, actually.
Oh, interesting.
Which I thought was interesting.
Great. Thank you. Fabulous.